If you were the land animal known as a cheetah, the sprint champion of the animal kingdom, what would your explosive life be like? This newborn is you. You were born in the Serengeti of northern Tanzania, Africa, one of the most dangerous, wild, and brutal places on Earth. Alongside you were a brother and a sister. At this stage, your bodies are extremely fragile. Your eyes can't see, your teeth haven't grown in, and your limbs are weak and powerless. This helpless state will persist for about a week. Over the next 18 months, you'll rely entirely on your mother. The region poses immense danger to young cubs. Up to 90% of cheetahs don't survive to adulthood. You're facing severe survival threats. Globally, there are only about 7,000 adult cheetahs left in the wild. In short, surviving to adulthood is no small feat. Now it's just you and your sister. Under the harsh laws of nature, the risk of losing family members is ever present. In the first month of your life, your mother will move you frequently to new locations to ensure your safety. During this time, all you do is drink milk and get bathed by your mother's tongue. When you're 6 months old, your mother begins training you in Cheetah University. This course will last a year and covers every aspect of hunting skills. Precise ambushes, high-speed pursuits, avoiding collisions, and even how to evade real predators like lions, hyenas, and humans. You'll learn how to control your scent, move quietly, and hide skillfully in the grass. Mastering these techniques is crucial for your future independence. Your mother brings back food daily, and your days alternate between eating, playing, and learning. By the time you're a year and a half old, your body and instincts have matured significantly. One day, your mother hunts down a zebra. Seeing the zebra makes your mouth water. Normally, the prey will be divided into 3 portions for everyone to share. But that day, your mother takes the zebra aside and eats it alone. Confused, you and your sister approach her. She tells you that you've grown up and must fend for yourselves from now on. Later that evening, your mother leaves. Not long after, your sister departs as well. Unlike males, female cheetahs are better suited to solitary lives. Now you must face this wilderness alone. Fortunately, you've inherited the rich hunting skills and strong physique passed down by your mother. The area that once belonged to her remains relatively safe due to her dominance. But that's not enough. In this land, lone wolves often struggle to survive. You need to form a team for mutual support. You can't help but sigh, wishing your brother were still alive. And so, you embark on a long journey to find companionship. Over mountains and through valleys, the potential partners you encounter are either already part of established groups defending their territory or solitary females who aren't easily befriended. After 6 grueling months of exploration, you finally meet a lone cheetah. He moves with practiced skill, elegantly sneaking into a herd of zebras and quickly catching a young foal. You're filled with admiration and decide to approach him. Surprisingly, he doesn't show hostility. Instead, he generously shares his prey with you. Clearly, he isn't part of any group and has no fixed territory. He introduces himself as Agon. For cheetahs, the average daily intake is about 3 kilograms of meat, and this young zebra is just enough for both of you. Congratulations, you finally found a reliable companion. Having a partner means you can now grow stronger and aim for greatness. But before we proceed, let's delve into your impressive abilities. First, speed. You can accelerate from a standstill to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds. For comparison, the Bugatti Chiron supercar takes 2.6 seconds, almost identical. Imagine how insane that acceleration is. However, there's a downside. This speed can only be sustained for 200 to 300 meters before your body overheats and your heart races, forcing you to stop and rest. Second, you possess exceptionally developed muscles. Your powerful legs provide incredible explosive strength. Even more impressive is your sharp mind, capable of accurately predicting a prey's trajectory and next move. When chasing prey, you'll head straight for the low-pressure zone created by their jumps, choosing the shortest path to intercept them. Additionally, the distinctive black tear-like stripes below your eyes reduce glare from the sun, helping you see prey clearly, recognize your kind, identify potential threats, block dust and sweat, and protect your eyes. Scientific studies suggest that you can even spot a slowly moving antelope from 5 kilometers away. American football players often paint black under their eyes before games to improve visibility, inspired by this trait. Now back to the story. You and Agon begin patrolling and hunting in the area together. But there's a problem. This fertile, zebra-rich habitat has already been claimed by lions, hyenas, crocodiles, and other cheetahs. You have no choice but to fight. You target a pack of hyenas, attacking when most of its members are out hunting. The ambush is successful. Nice work. When the remaining hyenas return and see the two of you, they know they can't win a direct confrontation and retreat. Great. This place is now yours. The rules of survival are simple. Either the occupiers leave or they're suppressed. Over the next few weeks, you and Agon work hard to consolidate your territory, hunting, patrolling, and occasionally resting in the shade. Life is tough but filled with purpose. Every morning, you mark termite mounds within your territory with your scent. The termites spread your scent over a wider area, silently warning others that this is your domain. Stay out. But peace doesn't last long. One day, you detect an unfamiliar scent in your den. Realizing an intruder has entered your territory, you immediately become alert and wake Agon to investigate. You soon locate the trespasser. To your surprise, he isn't hiding. As you approach, you realize it's a female. She's come to scout, who controls this area. Female cheetahs are notoriously picky about their future mates, so you find yourself in a delicate situation. If she chooses only one of you, it could strain your bond with Agon. Fortunately, cheetah biology offers a perfect solution: polyandry. This means a female can carry offspring from multiple males simultaneously, allowing both you and Agon to pass on your genes. How brilliant. In the following years, you and Agon continue honing your hunting skills, defending your territory, taking turns resting and working seamlessly together to ensure survival and reproduction of your species. In August one year, the dry season arrives as usual, but this year feels different. There's no wind, and water sources have completely dried up. The typically lush grasslands have turned into barren yellow wastelands. Zebra herds begin migrating north in search of water, which is your primary food source. Predators left behind face food shortages, and competition becomes fiercer than ever. Protecting your territory is harder than ever. But as if lions, hyenas, drought, hunger, and thirst weren't bad enough, wildfires break out on the parched grasslands, consuming the land you depend on. All your previous efforts are reduced to ashes overnight. The fire dies out in the morning, but the land is unrecognizable. Only scorched earth remains, and the last herd of antelopes has left. The once vibrant savanna will only regain its greenery with the next rains. Without territory, there's no food or mate. You have no choice but to migrate. To the east lies the domain of local herders and conservationists, an area off limits. So you set off westward on a long journey toward the interior of the Serengeti, where lions, hyenas, and other predators reign supreme. The journey is perilous. You suffer from hunger and thirst. Just when you spot an undried water source, you notice 3 lions nearby, making it impossible to approach. On the brink of despair, something stirs in the grass. It's a rabbit. You instantly unleash your explosive speed, pouncing on the prey. Though rabbits are agile, they can't escape your lethal chase. It's not much, but at least you survived today. After weeks of struggling between life and death, you finally find a decent spot. Just when you think starvation might claim you here, December brings long-awaited good news. Rain. This redemptive rainfall arrives 4 weeks late, but brings frequent storms, rushing streams and replenished ponds. The yellow earth gradually turns green again. Thousands of animals displaced by the drought return. Zebras, cattle, antelopes, and more roam the landscape, with prey abundant. It means the battles will begin again. But you're fearless because you have Agon, your reliable brother-in-arms. Together, you're confident and ready to take on whatever comes your way.